Hey YouTube, it's Kia Rashan. I decided to come to the park mainly because I was bored and I don't have Kai, so home is pretty quiet. Yeah, so I came to the park. One thing I did want to talk about though is something that was bothering me for about, something that was bothering me for about 2 weeks now. The last two articles that I wrote on my blog, one was 10 steps to surviving independent parenthood, and the other one was my steps to achieving like my best wash and go. So I understand that everyone does not like everything. I get it. But at the same time, I'm pretty much what Erykah Badu. Like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Let's see. The first article, what kind of like got me was that people missed the whole point of the article. Like, it was just talking about what works for me, what I do, how I survive, and what works for me, and I hope it works for you. People took that and spun it into something that clearly just made me believe that my writing was over their head, because it became like a, it became like a single parent. It became like a, who's calling me? It became like a battle of the single parent. Like, I'm not taking away anything from any single parent. It's just all in how. Yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm not taking away anything from anyone who claims to be a single parent. My whole thing is that single parent has, the term single parent has garnered such like a negative connotation. Like, you automatically think, or I automatically think, desperate. Not saying that every single parent is desperate, but when the way the term is used now, like, it just makes me think of desperate. I am single and I am a parent, but I identify more with being an independent parent. I independently take care of my own shit. I independently take care of my daughter, and independent shows that there is some effort being put forth on my behalf. So that's why I choose to say independent parenthood. That completely was not what the article was about, but since I needed to explain myself, why the fuck people gotta be so goddamn ghetto? Anyway, oh my god. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so the article was not about single parenthood versus independent parenthood. It's just all in the way I choose to identify myself. Yeah, and if you read the article, clearly I'm not talking about one being better than the other or anything like that. I'm just talking about what I do, like how I manage my budget, how I manage my time, things I do with Kai. Like, that's it. That's it. Don't make it more than what it is. Goodness. Then, okay, so then this one really touched home to me, y'all. So the other day I was on YouTube and I found a video. I saw a video of a girl saying that, talking about her experience in the natural hair forum on Facebook or whatever. And it kind of hit very close to home because I just had an experience about 2 weeks ago, and it kind of turned me off from the group, from like just all of it. So basically my last article that I published on my blog was steps to achieve like my best wash and go, what I did to achieve my best wash and go. And it went exactly like this. I deep condition, I co-wash, I apply my gel, and I go. In the group, someone kind of like attacked me, saying that they've never heard of anyone using Crisco to condition their hair, and basically she was telling me my shit was wrong by default because I used Crisco. I really didn't know how to respond to her, because it's like, I can't stand one sign to show that you're very ignorant is to believe that there is only one way to achieve one result. There are multiple ways. What works for your hair might not work for mine. What works for mine might not work for you. I thought the entire purpose of the forum was to educate and like share tips and tricks and to have discussion, or you know, but not to attack and say, oh, you're wrong, you're not a real natural, this, that, and the third. Keep it easy. So guess what? I asked her, I said, so what's different from my wash and go and your wash and go? And she says to me, I wash and I go. Oh, that explains it. Maybe if you try using let me not go in. Let me not go in. Let me not. I be having to reel myself back in, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little hood, just a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it's a very beautiful day. Oh, okay. Let me finish telling y'all the story. So that bothered me because people were bandwagoning her or whatever. People would I'm sitting in ants, y'all. I'm sorry, that bothered me because it seemed like people were just bandwagoning her instead of getting the picture. Like, if you want to tell me how, like, if you want to tell me what works for your hair, then you do a blog. You create your own blog. You tell me what works for you, and then I'll try it out. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'm not going to come and tell you your shit is wrong. Yeah, so that really bothered me. It turned me off. Like, I'm all about sisterhood and I'm all about just positivity, and you can't have that with a room full of vultures who don't have an open mind. And let's be very clear, I might have a TWA, but I'm not new to being a natural, okay? Thank you very much. Hey y'all, completely random, but does anyone else's trunk look like this? Just full of bullshit, or just full of nothing? But I'm prepared. I got a grill over here in case we ever go to the park again. Got a blanket, basketball in case we want to play, a chair. Yeah.